In British Columbia, we've got no shortage of parks to explore by motorhome. We've got city parks, regional parks, provincial parks, national parks, and plenty of private campgrounds. But by far, the jewel of them all are the parks in our British Columbia provincial parks system. The BC park system is absolutely one of British Columbia's greatest assets. Did you know that the system administers over 1,000 parks and protected areas? It covers more than 14 million hectares. That's about 14% of the entire province. And this is a huge province, so that's a lot of real estate. For comparison, that's about the same land area as the entire country of Greece, or almost as much area as the entire South Island of New Zealand. The landscapes in British Columbia parks are surprisingly diverse. They range from coastal temperate rainforests to dry interior grasslands, from rugged ocean shorelines to quiet inland lakes, and from snow-capped peaks to broad rolling valleys. Front country campgrounds are operated by BC Parks under BC's Ministry of Environment. These campgrounds are all accessible by paved roads or occasionally by good gravel roads, so you can drive to them in your car or your motorhome without too much drama. These are the campgrounds where I spend most of my summers. They just work for an older guy like me with an expensive little motorhome who wants to stay comfortable. This video is about comfortable camping in my motorhome. After camping all over Canada and most of the US, I've come to a pretty firm conclusion. The campgrounds and campsites in the BC park system are consistently the best in North America. BC Parks operates 167 front country campgrounds with over 11,000 campsites. Now, I don't take my beautiful little motorhome very far down gravel roads. The clearance is just too low and the generator sits too close to the ground. There's tanks and plumbing and electrical lines under there that I don't want to throw rocks at. But most of BC Park's front country campgrounds are just off major highways or paved secondary roads. And that makes them perfect for me. It's a great balance. I'm surrounded by nature, but I'm not far from civilization. Take a look at these campsites. Every one of them is spacious, level, and private. Some are tucked into the forest. Others offer incredible views. A private, level campsite is just such a joy. I just back in and pour a glass of wine. You're going to need a reservation for most of these front country campsites in the summertime. They get very busy. I love the shoulder seasons, May and June, then September and October. I can pretty much wander around the whole province without a schedule during the shoulder seasons. Almost all front country campgrounds in the BC park system aren't run by government-employed rangers. Most are operated by private contractors called park operators. All the park operators I've encountered have been really great. Now, as you drive from park to park, facilities vary. Larger parks often have surprisingly comfortable shower buildings. Most smaller parks have flush toilets, but some have only pit toilets. Now, personally, I don't enjoy public showers or toilets. In fact, one of the major reasons I chose this motorhome is because it has a really usable shower. Only a few campgrounds have electrical hookups, but every year BC Parks seems to be adding more. Even when I do have an electrical site, I almost never bother to plug in. My motorhome is very comfortable off-grid. It has enormous battery capacity. I can even run the air conditioning on battery power. I'll tell you though, when the weather is really hot, it's nice to have an electrical site, because then I can use the air conditioner without worrying about battery power and running the generator. Most of the larger parks have sandy dump facilities. Many of the smaller ones don't, so I need to plan for that. For me, camping comfortably also means having fast, reliable internet. I use it for everything: watching TV, staying in touch, making Wi-Fi phone calls, checking the weather, booking campsites, reading the news, downloading books, and fiddling with YouTube videos. And BC provincial parks is what I want to tell you about today. I'm sitting in one right now. Now, some parks close to urban areas have decent 5G cellular data, but many don't. So I carry a portable Starlink setup. Ideally, it should have a clear view of the sky, but in my experience, even about a 50% open sky is usually enough. Many parks are within easy walking distance of a beach, and there's lots of hiking trails. Others feel more remote, but they're still reachable on pavement, and they are all comfortable and safe. Speaking of safety, that matters to me. BC Parks campgrounds are well patrolled by park staff, and campers tend to look out for one another. I've never once felt uneasy in any BC Parks campground. I like the people who camp here. Most folks follow the rules. Dogs on leashes, quiet hours respected, campsites kept clean, and vehicles driven slowly. BC Parks are inclusive. Everyone is welcome. I love that. So yes, for me and my motorhome, camping in BC's provincial parks, I can be just as comfortable as I am at home, but I'm still truly surrounded by nature. Anyway, thanks for watching.